you want the same stance as a boxer would have. You want your toes pointed forward. You want to lean slightly in like you're going to take a punch or receive a punch. Put your hands out like this. There you go. And the gun's going to hit you. So you want to be able to, your feet a little more than shoulder width apart. There you are. As a boxer stance, we can sidestep and drag the same way as we would move. We can run, advance forward, and we can also backtrack. So your boxing stance is a great pistol stance. The next thing we're going to talk about is hand form. So here's our gun. Here's the weapon of our hand and the tang. You bring your hand all the way up there, not low, because then you have extra space here. The higher your hands go on the gun, the more you can manage the recoil and be on top of the gun. So this is high. This is the breast of your hand. This is the breast of my other hand. If you rotate your hand forward, it kind of locks together. Thumbs up, pointing forward. Your fingers all the way up against the trigger guard, and then you want to hold strongly. If you roll your hands forward, as you roll your hands forward, you create a lot of topward pressure on the gun, which also has you minimize recoil, so you can get on your second shots over and over. So let's bring your gun out. Let's see your hand form. Okay, bring the gun higher as you're looking on the sights. That looks good. Everything looks good actually. Bring the gun back to your chest. Let's talk about pointing down. Let's talk about trigger control. So every trigger has slack. The first thing you want to do is take up slack, hold slack, and while you're holding slack, you'll focus on your sights, and you'll press, press, press. As it cycles, you can be quick reacquiring the slack, but you want to pause again, and then press, press, press. On your follow-up shots, if you reset and pull too quickly, you're going to throw your shot. So you can be quick with the reset, pause on the wall, press, press, press. As you look down the sights, there's three things to look at: your front sight, rear sight, and the target. So out of three things to look at, which one is crystal clear in our vision? The front sight. So the front sight will be clear, and this will be blurry, and the target will be blurry. That's your sight alignment, sight picture. And then trigger placement. This is the pad of your finger. That's the point and the crease. I actually like to run my trigger right on the crease. Most departments and everyone else trains to use the precision pad. My problem with the precision pad is most of these guns have like a 5 to 7 pound pull, and as you use the precision pad, you have space here, matter of leverage. It actually requires more strength to pull the trigger. Some will say if you put too much finger trigger in there, you'll pull the gun or push the gun. You can pull it, push it with the pad or the power crease. I go to the first crease, I sink it in, and I'm still mindful to pull that trigger straight backwards. I want you to try both right now. I want you to try the precision pad and then try the power crease. You'll feel the power crease. You'll have more dexterity, more strength to pull the trigger a little slower with a lot more control than the precision pad. And plus, on your follow-up shots, you can reacquire the slack and find the wall, I think, faster with the power crease versus the precision pad. So I want you to try up to the crease now, and then we'll get into the pad and you can try both. There you go. Point down range. Now this is synced in. Let me see. Yep, it's synced in. Take up slack, hold slack. You're up to the wall. We call it the wall. Look down your sights. And then press, press, press. You pull that trigger a little bit too quickly. Reacquire slack. Up to the wall. Breathe in, breathe out. Press, press, press. That was better. Again, reacquire slack. Up to the wall. Pause on the wall. Press, press, press. Now try the pad. Instead of the power crease, bring your trigger out and just use the pad. Up to the wall, press. Which one do you like better?
Crease.
Yeah, why?
I'll have to adjust my entire grip, and I feel like I'm not able to be as firm on the pistol. It's just easier.
You feel you have more control as well?
Yeah.
Up to the sights again. Use the pad one more time, just so you can. Feels a little harder to pull too.
Yeah.
Now sink your finger in a little farther, get up to the crease, take up slack, up to the wall, press, a little slower, up to the wall and pause. Good. Press, press, press. Yep, there's that. Yeah. Finger straight and go in holster. The next thing we're going to talk about is the mental game. Shooting a pistol is very, very mental. It's actually 95% of your accuracy is just the mental game. I can show you how to hold the gun, how to look down the sights. I can show a 5-year-old how to do all this, and she'll shoot a water gun at the target, hit the target every single time. The moment we put something explosive in our hands, it's loud, it shakes our hands, it's a gun. There's a lot of mental reactions that are telling us as it kicks to push forward or flinch or some type of compensation. So right when we come to the wall and we're press, 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 we know it's loud, we know it's going to shake our hands. the mental game starts telling our body to start pushing the gun, gripping it, and all this nonsense. So it's 95% of your accuracy. You take a slack up to the wall, press, 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 hold your grip, and don't flinch. We'll go through some iterations on how to fix the mental game, but that's going to be most of your accuracy.
Great.
Okay, so let me put a piece of tape on the target.